We welcome Baba Adkwart Studios. Nyame onsha so nyamreti na hwe Adkwart Studios. You're welcome to Adkwart Studios. God bless you for spending your time with Adkwart Studios. As Israel, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known unto God. Omo Nigeria. What is going on in Nigeria? What is going on in Nigeria? Nigerians love going out. They love traveling. But something is happening with the Nigerians which other African countries are trying to resist. Nigeria will come to your country, but they establish Nigeria in your country. And the other nations have seen the need that when we allowed Nigerians to re-establish Nigeria in another country, some years to come, it will bring an havoc. What is happening in Ghana is also happening in South Africa. And it's so serious. Omo, why? Now, when you travel to, another country, go as a stranger and find a way to support the nation, not to establish your own government in another man's land. Now, let me ask Nigeria. If the operation is becoming too much, or is it the hardship in Nigeria? Or is it because of the bad government you want to leave the country? You see, when the labor force of a nation goes out and remains the old lady and old men, then the strength of that nation is lost. And this is happening within Africa. So Nigerians, it is becoming, unprecedented. It's too much. Let us watch this video and learn something from it.
No, this is the Nigerian parliament in South Africa. It's those guys who made their own parliament in South Africa. So
this is the reason why we will fight tooth and nail with SA government to get rid of these people. These people must go and fix their countries. They cannot come into our country and start creating their own laws and their own states in our country. These are men that are supposed to be in Nigeria fighting Nigerian government there to ensure they get it right as a country. How is Africa going to unite when men like this, grown men like this, are running away from challenges?
Strong-looking men.
Yes. So we're going to end this madness. We're going to send all these people back home. They will be forced to build their countries screaming and kicking, whether they like it or not. And no living man will stop what we are doing. Africa must rise, and we will have to push it. For that to happen, we have to push in South Africa. We must deport each and every African in South Africa. Make sure that they go back to their respective countries to fix them. This madness must end. And when we were warning them, Uguti, we will deport them and send them back home empty-handed. It was not a joke. See, now this man used all his savings to build this thing. Now we are going to demolish it. He's going to definitely go back home empty-handed. We are not playing here.
and this is the same reasons. That is why this is the same reasons and the same things that they're doing in South Africa. That's why Ghana right now is protesting. Ghana is up in flames as we speak. They don't want Nigerians in their own country. They don't want Nigerians in Ghana right now as we speak. Nigerians went to Ghana and they started to build and establish their what Igbo and traditional what leadership. Said they wanted the king and the kingdom in Ghana. Ghana doesn't want them now. Now they are in South Africa. They want to build their own government. Same thing they're doing in Ghana. They are establishing their own fake parliament in South Africa. This is why we are going to take the very same stance as Ghana. We don't want Nigerians here. We don't want Nigerians in South Africa. South Africans don't want Nigerians in South Africa. They must leave. All of them. All of them.
The lady who spoke, I want to advise you. Now, you should not do this out of hatred. You should also know that most of South Africans are out in other African nations. And you are saying you are going to sack them, drive them from South Africa without giving them anything. You see, if this happened in Africa, then the aim of building Africa as a body, we will not succeed. We should not do it out of hatred. We know South Africa. We know you. You find it easy to do this. But you should be very careful not to do it out of hatred. That will not help Africa. You are driving them without giving them anything. You are saying you are going to destroy the building. Too wrong doesn't make right. Too wrong doesn't make right. So you must also be very, very careful not to do this out of hatred. And coming to Nigeria, now please, it is time for Nigerians to behave and be matured. Because the name of Nigeria is now being attached with corruption. And Nigeria is a good country. I have spent most of my time in Nigeria. I went to Bible school at Nigeria. 80s, I was in Nigeria. And before, Nigeria was one of the, the giant, when we talk about economies, Nigeria was one of the giants in Africa. But because of corrupt and bad leadership, now Nigeria, the people are going out from Nigeria. You see, African leaders, when you hear such a message, you have to blame yourself. Nigeria president, blame yourself. All over the world, Nigeria is not having a good name. And people are afraid to cope with Nigerians. Why? Nigeria, you have everything. Now before 80s, around 80s, one naira was $1. What happened? I'm asking you politicians in Nigeria, what happened? In Ghana here, if you see any young man selling all this phone, it's from Nigeria. When I meet that, I use Oma Nigeria. Oh yeah, which part? Because I know Nigerians. Some are serious. And some find the shortest way to get money. And please, Oma Nigeria, there's no shortcut in this life. There is no shortcut in this life. You are making yourself to be hated in all over the world. Try to blush that negativity from Nigeria and learn how to build, a better nation. The lady is saying, go back to your country and fight against the corruption, fight against the wrong leaders. And don't come to our country and establish your kingdom, establish your government in our country. It doesn't work in that way, please. Now, Ghana is saying the Ibos, South Africa, they don't mention any tribe's name. But they are showing a certain pictures, the Nigerians who have been able to establish. When we talk about business, Nigerians are good, but some are something else. So please, we are building one continent. We should not use hatred to drive any African from any country, because too wrong doesn't make right. Don't push anybody from your country because of what one person or a few people have done. You are saying Nigerians must go, but there are some Nigerians who have faithfully established business in South Africa. So if you want to drive some people from your country, you must be very, very, very careful. Because when we try to do this, then we open doors for the enemies. If Africa cannot live together and start, killing ourselves, betraying ourselves, it will take years for Africa to move forward. Let doors be open, but let us have, a closing door also. And let people go to another country with a good aim to support the building the nation, and not doing something that will go against the laws of building that nation. Let's come together as a continent and build our continent. God bless you for watching. But South Africa, be very careful. Bye-bye.